Welcome to another live stream watch along reaction. Tonight we are watching and reacting to Guatemala versus El Salvador in the CONCACAF Nations League 2023-24 League A Group A. Guatemala contra El Salvador en la Liga de Nations de la CONCACAF Liga A Grupo A. Big game down in Guatemala. Guatemala, who went further in the Gold Cup than El Salvador. El Salvador laid an egg. I would think TUDNA, but I'll check. Starting 11s are as follows. In goal, Hagen played well in the Gold Cup. See what he does here. Back four, Oscar Castellanos, Jose Pinto, Samaoya, Jose Ardon, Alejandro Galindo, Rodrigo Saravia, Jose Morales, Nathaniel Mendez, Carlos Maija, Rubio Rubin. The starting 11 for Guatemala. For El Salvador, in goal, Tomas Romero. The back four, Brian Tamakis, Eric Zavaleta, Eric Cabalceta, Alex Roldan, Amando Moreno, Narciso Orellana, Christian Martinez, Leonardo Menjivar in midfield. The strikers, Joaquin Rivas and Brian Heel. The front two. That'd be crazy. 14-14. Ooh. How we doing, Mile High? Again, starting 11s. To reiterate, Guatemala in goal, Hagen, Jose Ardon, Nicolas Samaoya, Jose Pinto, Carlos Maija, Rodrigo Saravia, Rubio Rubin, Nathaniel Mendez, Alejandro Galindo, Jose Morales, and Oscar Castellanos under Luis Fernando Tena. Guatemala need to win by more than 3 to be top of the group. They need to win by more than 1 to be second, or El Salvador as well. Selvin Brown is the referee tonight from Honduras. So, that could be interesting. El Salvador wearing black and greenish yellow, neon green numbering. Guatemala wearing white. Their normal white kits that they've been wearing at the Gold Cup. And since El Salvador with a new away kit, seems like. Interesting. El Salvador in goal, Tomas Romero, Eric Cabalceta, Eric Zavaleta, Narciso Orellana, Brian Heel, Joaquin Rivas, Armando Moreno, Leonardo Menjivar, Christian Martinez, Alex Roldan, and Brian Tamakis for El Salvador. The winner of this team could be winning the group at the end of the night, or I should say, leading the group. Winning the group it's the first match day of 4. But the first match day of League A is about to be over, or just in general, the first match day of this tournament, but especially of the 4 match days of the group stage. About to be over. Teams are getting to the middle, and they're going to kick off soon. Doroteo Guamich Flores, I'm going to guess. Yep, Doroteo Guamich Flores. And we are off down in Guatemala. And we're off. TV, let's see. It just says Paramount Plus. Ain't that some? Didn't even say Paramount Plus for that, so interesting. There's a free kick 30 seconds in. Yankees laid an egg today. I'm happy about that. It's good for me. I'm happy about that. Hate to be, well, I don't really. I'm happy about it. Oh, we did. Cool. Cross the 2380 benchmark. Let's go. So subs wise. 20 away from 2.4K. Lay down, been a long day. Louisville very likely to cover. The over-under still in play, though. They'll probably get there, I think. There it is. Can I get a McPick 6? Ba 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 ba. Boom. Hamburger helper, but added a ton of my own seasonings to it. Really helped get rid of the bland taste. That's exactly what you go. Yeah. Shutouts usually go under. Well, it depends on who you are. If you're Ole Miss against Mercer, well, they actually scored 7 points, yeah. They actually scored 7 points, but still. Talking about me or Paramount Plus? Corner here for Guatemala. Cross in, header. Oh. Well, I'm behind anyway, so. Yeah, 221 to 252. Yeah, I'm behind anyway, so. Still better be saying. You know what? You're right. You're actually right. Because I had Velveeta beef stroganoff. One of those Velveeta skillet beef stroganoffs yesterday. So much better. There we go. Interesting. But I agree. 3 minutes. Both these teams' kits are fire. I agree. But Guatemala's kit is their normal kit. El Salvador is a new away. Which I like it, though. I like it. Let me see what CONCACAF has to say. Watch. There we go. North America. In Mexico. There's not even Mexico on there. 4th minute. Like the where to watch, there's no Mexico there. It's CONCACAF Go, and that's just in English. What the hell happened to TUDNA? Oh, well. I was wrong. The bow tie hamburger helper is better one than the original. Bow tie? Bow tie? 4th minute. 0-0, 0-0. If TUDNA is showing freaking Linea de Cuatro over freaking CONCACAF Nations League, I'm going to scream. 5th minute. Do you consider yourself a CONCACAF freak? Yes, I do. Yes. Probably. 5th minute. Fifth minute. You see the Club World Cup draw? Yes. Oh, yep. Oh, yeah, those were flat noodles, yeah. That's just the minute-by-minute statistics on TUDNA. They're not showing it. Huh. Ain't that some... I think I know what I think the skillets do have the flat noodles. The Velveeta skillets, so... Oh, well, there you go. 6th minute. But yeah, I saw the Club World Cup draw, but it was way too early, and it honestly popped up on me way too quickly. Oh, there we go. CTV guide. There we go. 6 minute. Is that jersey an exclusive? I mean, yeah, for box lunch, yeah. TUDNA, you fools. I don't know. I'm trying to figure this out. El Salvador. How we doing, Adam? Shot! Oh my God. Over the bar. Over the bar. Oh my Lord, that was horrible. Mendez puts it way over the bar. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I think Leon are winning it all. Yeah, if Leon wins the Club World Cup, I'll eat my hat. Thank you very much. I will eat my hat. I will eat my hat. Timbers versus NYC MLS Cup rematch. Not this year. Unless you're playing them on the weekend. You like the KC Chiefs? You're not playing them on the weekend. No. Well, let me put it like this. KC Chiefs are not my favorite team. They're not my favorite team. I respect Patrick Mahomes after the playoffs. As a player, I respect him. I'm still more of a Joe Burrow guy, but I don't hate the Chiefs. Like, it depends who they play, but I'll root for them depending on who they play. But there you go. They're not my favorite team. Do you like the Dallas Cowgirls? No. Listen, I'm not a Cowboys fan. I am a Dak Prescott fan. There is a difference. I could care less about the Dallas Cowboys. They have to do good to have Dak do good. True. But I want Dak to do good. I'm not there for the Cowboys. Yeah, exactly. It was earlier this season. I root for Dak, not the Cowboys. But I guess there's sort of a you have to root for the Cowboys to root for Dak. But I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm a Dak Prescott fan. There's a difference. 9th minute. For obvious reasons. Are you a Steeli Manning fan? No. I do like Peyton more than I used to, though. 9th minute. I do like Peyton more than I used to, though. Tenth minute. Of course I like Brady over Manning. Of course. It's like you haven't paid attention. 10th minute. Arch Manning hasn't gotten to Texas yet, I think. Or he's just a redshirt freshman if he has. I could have sworn this is his senior year in high school. Maybe I'm wrong. This TFC season's over. Actually, no. If TFC wins out and there's some results that go their way, they could actually make the playoffs. They won't, but it's actually possible. Do the calculations. Oh, Arch Manning is there. He didn't play versus Rice. Okay. But Arch Manning is at Texas now. He is at Texas. I could probably beat Mayweather in a boxing match. Well, if you don't let him hug you, yeah, probably. 11th minute. Now? Could be. Hmm. 11th minute. Yes. The only one that could beat Mayweather's Canelo. Really? Eli Manning won 2 Super Bowls in Cinderella run fashion, and NYC is worshipped by everyone. And in New England, he's a freaking enemy. So, lol. Quinn Ewers breakout season. Yes, and he beats Alabama on Saturday. You heard it here first. You heard it here first. He beats Alabama on Saturday. 12th minute. Nil, settle. Yep. Exactly. Oh, and the Giants defense really won those Super Bowls, if you really want to be honest. Brady doesn't get sacked 30 times in both those Super Bowls. It doesn't matter if those miracle plays happen. But Brady got sacked so much that should have been 3. I agree, exactly. I'm not Lithuanian. As far as I know, I'm not Lithuanian. "13th minute, 0-0, settle. You gonna die. Probably. 13th minute. Playing over the top. El Salvador defending. Guatemala playing kind of looks like the way they played against Canada in the Gold Cup. Where to watch this game free? Pluto TV, Golazo Network. Simple as, just download the Pluto TV app. Go to Golazo, CBS Sports Golazo Network, and there you go. Showed a lot of Nations League games on there over the next couple of days. Griezmann did play well, but apparently I hear rumors next year in 2024 he could leave Atletico Madrid and MLS to MLS. It could happen. Tyler Perry versus DJ Khaled, 12 rounds, who's winning? You know what? Tyler Perry. DJ Khaled doesn't look like he could hurt a fly. Tyler Perry, he seems like he could get shit done if he has to get shit done, you know? Tyler Perry seems like he's bout it if he has to be bout it. So you know what? Tyler Perry beats DJ Khaled. Yeah. Shot! Goal! De Guatemala! 1-0! Carlos Maia rolls it in. 1-0 Guatemala. Okay, Ellsworth. Guatemala scores 1-0. Bound to happen. Carlos Maia, 15th minute. Heads it in. Nobody's in the net. He was going to get that one. 1-0, Guatemala, 1-0. Maia needs to come to the MLS, man. You know what? I could see it. I could see it, yeah. I don't disagree. I think Mahomes can finish his career as the GOAT once his career is done. Brady beat him twice. I don't know. Brady beat him twice. Once in the Super Bowl, once in the AFC Championship. I think that basically, that means Mahomes has to do more. Now, if Mahomes wins 8 or 9 rings, yeah, I don't think he will, though. 7, it's like, but Brady still beat him twice. He could have had 9 rings. Brady beat him twice. So at the very least, they're tied. But Mahomes has to make up for the 2 that he missed because Brady beat him twice. could say 2 and 4 years, though. Yeah, Brady did 3 and 4. Can Leon beat Urawa Red Diamonds? Yes. I think tactically, I think Larkamon's the better manager. I think tactically, Larkamon can set Leon up to win. So, yeah, I think Leon can. I'm going to back Leon, to be honest. They still got good players. They got good tactics. What do you think MetLife Stadium can do to improve the stadium? Blow it up and move the Jets and Giants. Blow it up and contract the Jets and Giants. Thank you very much. The Dreadlands gets blown up and the Jets and Giants are no more. That's how. They all get dispersed to different teams. Haha. And St. Louis gets one of them. How about that? St. Louis gets one of them, and I don't know. Houston has a team. My bad. Baltimore has a team. London gets one, and Tony Khan gets undercut, which I would love to see that anyway. That's out, and then one of them goes to St. Louis. Or Oakland gets the other. Oakland gets the other. St. Louis gets one. And Dreadlands, no. Exactly. Boldest prediction ahead of the NFL season. Boldest prediction ahead of the NFL season. Trying to figure. I don't know. I don't think I have any bold predictions. I mean, the Bengals winning the AFC, that seems pretty normal. The Patriots make the playoffs, probably. Like, that probably the boldest prediction is the Patriots make the playoffs. Oh, I got one. The Green Bay Packers are going to finish in the bottom 2 of the NFC North. The Green Bay Packers are going to have a high draft pick. The Green Bay Packers are going to suck this year. There's my bold prediction. There's my bold prediction. There's my bold prediction. One 0 Ecuador, Argentina. Argentina beats Ecuador 1-0. Yep. 1-0. How about that? MetLife will improve by finally dying and blowing itself up. Trevor Lawrence MVP. Yeah, I think that's a good bold prediction, actually. The Bills will lose 6 to 7 games. I could see it. Mostly divisionals, probably. Good one. Green Bay Packers will win the division or come second. Now, that's bold. 20th minute. That's bold. Jobber match. Well, hello, Yeezus. Welcome back. 1-0 Guatemala. 1-0. Kansas 17-14 Detroit. Dolphins to reach the conference AFC championship. That's my prediction. What? If anybody from the AFC East is going to make the conference title game, it's probably the Jets. Dolphins ain't going to make the conference title game. You think the Dolphins are good? Kansas 17-14 Detroit. Jordan Love, I see being good. I don't think it's that he's not good. I think it's that he doesn't have the weapons. Besides Christian Watson, what does he have? Like Elijah Moore? Oh, wait, no. My bad. Malik Heath, the Judas? Malik Heath, the Judas. You think he's good? Oh, come on now. When the going got tough, what did Malik Heath do? He went to Ole Miss, only to pick up less yards and touchdowns than he had the year before at Mississippi State. The man is a Judas. Malik Heath is not a competitor. He would have had more touchdowns at state in 22 if he would have stayed. He had half the yards and the same amount of touchdowns. Dude's a Judas. Vikings regress out of the playoffs. I could see that. Foul. Fair. What if El Salvador faces Mexico? Mexico would win 2-0. It'd be tighter than it should be because El Salvador plays good defense, but 2-0. Mexico would still win. Dolphins pre-Tua injury were unbelievable. They beat the Bills, who were favorites to win the Super Bowl. Tua's never going to be that guy again. I don't care if he's healthy. He'll never be that guy again. Thanks to the Dolphins throwing him to the freaking meat grinder. He'll never be that guy again. He may still be good. He may still be healthy, but he ain't that guy. I feel sorry for him, but 22nd minute. Jags to the AFC title game. I could see it. Yeah, it wouldn't shock me. I still think the Lions are winning the NFC North. The Lions are winning the NFC North. Book it. And they win a playoff game. Now that, I don't think it's bold, but close enough. Header cleared. Header cleared by Guatemala. The Lions will make the playoffs and win a playoff game. Mexico under Lambert, Jimmy. I said 2-0. 2-0. What my pace in FIFA would be? 70. 70. Sprint speed would probably be higher. So I can sprint pretty fast for like a good amount of time to get the jump on somebody, but I'm not a good long distance runner, but I do have a good burst of speed, so my sprint speed would probably be better, but 70? 70's quick. Do the Cleveland Tigers still play? You mean the Cleveland Browns? Cleveland Tigers, I've never. Cincinnati Bengals are Tigers. The Cleveland Browns are, I don't know what they are. Bulldogs, Elves, I don't know what they are. Cleveland has the Browns. "24th minute. As if you know the Browns, 70 pace is faster than what people think. They should do a civilian World Cup where people with no experience represent their country, hold a raffle or something. That sounds like it'd be fun. I've never been to MetLife Stadium, but it will always host all the big European soccer friendlies and CONMEBOL competitions. The Dreadlands is going to hold a Copa America game next year. Oh, no. The Dreadlands. I don't like it. The Dreadlands is going to hold. Well, ain't that something? 25th minute. Serious contention for the 2026 World Cup final. The Browns will win the AFC North. The Bengals will. I have more hope that the Ravens would than the Browns. Christian Pulisic, he's ready for the Nations League again, right? The U.S. doesn't play Nation League games until November. They play friendlies up until then. They have a bye to the quarters, just like Canada. But Pulisic's in the squad for the friendlies, so yes. Hopefully he doesn't get hurt in Milan before. Hopefully. I don't think he will. Pulisic, I told you Milan would be perfect for him. I told you. I said exactly that Pulisic would be perfect for Milan. That would be the perfect move for him. Look at him. He looks amazing right now at AC Milan. I told you. I straight up told you that Pulisic at AC Milan would be the move. Look at it. 3 weeks in. 3-4 weeks in, look at it. I was right, wasn't I? He looks amazing. He looks absolutely amazing. 26th minute. Oh, not too good. El Salvador going forward. Can Mexico beat USA this time? It'll be close. It'll be tight. They'll play each other in the final, but I think the USA gets it done. Jimmy is the better manager. Yes. They have good form. Yes. USA has more talent on paper, and Pulisic hates Mexico. Like, if Pulisic doesn't have a good game, you probably win. If Pulisic has even a mid-game, you're probably screwed. And Flair and Balogun, they finally have a striker. The USA actually has a striker. Here's a chance, Guatemala. Guatemala making the run. Guatemala chips in. Here's a penalty. Penalty. Penalty para Guatemala. Penal. Mendez goes down. There's no VAR? I don't think so. Atlanta or Dallas should host the final. Atlanta has better transportation because Dallas has none. Yeah, Atlanta hosting the World Cup final would be perfect if they put grass at Mercedes-Benz. That's the problem, I think, because no grass. But penalty for Guatemala. Oh, wait. He may have gotten the ball. This might be the wrong call. He may have gotten the ball. But there's no VAR, so it doesn't matter. What says goes. Oh. I think El Salvador might just gotten hard done by. Darkemy says Fenerbahce. Fenerbahce. Any Guatemalan or Salvadoran players there? Welcome. Despite Costa Rica weakening after the World Cup, will it still be tight between Costa Rica and El Salvador? No, El Salvador is the better team. El Salvador is the better team of the two right now. Should be at SoFi. Too narrow. The pitch is too narrow. I think. It's something about the dimensions. It's too narrow. Remember the Gold Cup final where the freaking corner flags were right up against the ad boards? Yeah, that's the problem. 28th minute. Penalty to be taken by Guatemala. Rubio Rubin. Rubio Rubin to take this penalty. 29th minute. Can he give Guatemala a 2-0 lead and put them in second on the night? Mexico wins the next World Cup. Rubio Rubin takes the run-up shot. Save! Saved by Tomas Romero at TFC. That's our guy. Yes. Ball don't lie, maybe. Tomas Romero makes the save. Plays his club football at Toronto FC. That's our guy. Let's go, Tomas Romero. Let's go. You know what? He's better than Sean Johnson. I don't care. He's better than Sean Johnson. He's better. I don't care. He's better than Sean Johnson. I hate to say it, but it's true. 30th minute, 1-0. That was down the middle, though, but he made the save. Makes sense. He's an RSL player. Or Tomas Romero is just good at saving penalties. Oh, wait. We finally have a goalkeeper that can save penalties. Oh, my God. We just have to be good enough to get there. It doesn't matter because we suck. But we finally have a goalkeeper that's good on saving penalties. I can't believe... wait, was his foot on the line? Hold on. I think so. Is he better than Matt Turner? Probably not, but does it matter? I'm not Salvadoran. Matt Turner's not in the MLS, and I'm not Salvadoran. So does it matter? No, at least not like that. I mean, I still want him to do good, of course, but that's good for me. Fenerbahce Spor Club is a Turkish professional football club based in Istanbul, Turkey. I know who Fenerbahce is. I follow the Turkish league. I know. Because there's a lot of, at least there was, a lot of Canadians in the Turkish league. Sam Adekugbe, or was, yeah. Atiba Hutchinson. It's a was, because wasn't Borjan in the Turkish league for a while? I think he was. Van Persie retired there, I think, yeah. Who's streaming the game? What platform? Pluto TV, CBS Sports Golazo Network. Serbia lost 2-1 to Hungary. What do you think about Romania versus Israel? I think Romania is the better team of the two. I think Romania is going to beat Israel. Yep. Kyle Larin, right? Oh, yeah, he did play for Besiktas. Yes, Kyle Larin played for Besiktas too. He did. You're right. You did. Almost forgot. How we doing, Sebastian? 33rd minute. Ochoa or Turner? Matt Turner. Unless it's a World Cup, then Memo Ochoa. Pluto TV, which is free, yes. Unless it's a World Cup, then Memo Ochoa. But if it's not a World Cup, Matt Turner. If it's a World Cup, Memo Ochoa. Because for some reason, Memo Ochoa is the Mariah Carey of World Cups. He always unfreezes himself and has some crazy games at the World Cup. Hasn't really helped his team, but he's had some good. Hasn't really helped his team in the end, but he's still had some crazy games and some crazy saves. So, Ochoa at the World Cup. Anything else, Matt Turner? Anything else? Anything else? "34th minute. 1-0, 1-0. Chiefs 17-14, fourth quarter started. Okay. It's also on Paramount Plus. But Golazo is also on Paramount Plus as well, so I think it's probably under Golazo anyway. But if you want to watch it for free, Pluto. Or the CBS Sports website, which is also free. I just do Pluto. It's easier. And the game I'm covering tomorrow is on Pluto as well. 1-0. Yep. For who? Guatemala. 1-0 Guatemala. Maya scores in the 15th minute. Header to open net. They missed the penalty. Could have made it 2. Tomas Romero makes a big save. Happy for him. That's our guy. That's our guy, Tomas Romero. That's our guy. What's your thoughts on the Nashville goalkeeper? He's a good keeper. He's good at penalties. He's played well. I'm surprised Joe Willis has been deposed, but maybe it's an injury. I'm not so sure. But good. He's a good keeper. Elliott's a good keeper. He's a very good keeper. He's a good starter. He's doing what he has to do. He can save penalties. He's earned his spot. He's earned a chance to start, I think, personally. He played well against Miami. Almost won the shootout. Was kind of the reason why they lost, but Callender made the save. But it is what it is. Quinones is training with the main Mexico roster, but he ain't playing yet because he's not officially naturalized yet. There's a difference. He's not officially naturalized. He passed the test, I heard. He actually did pass the test. Right now, Trinidad is third in the CONCACAF Really? I'm not so sure about that. It's still, Guatemala has a point, or 1 goal with 3 points. Trinidad has 1 goal with 3 points. They're tied. But I guess technically, you know. 37th minute. Goals scored. Simpsons predicted that Mexico wins the next World Cup. If it happens, I'll be shocked. Messi goal in the 78th minute helps Argentina edge Ecuador. There you go. Let's see. What does Fat Mob have to say? 37th minute. They would be second, obviously, if they were winning 2-0. They are not. They are second. For what reason? Maybe because of the game, they could still score more. Maybe it changes. Well, there you go. How we doing, Yeezus? Thoughts on Marcelo Flores joining Tigres? I think it's honestly bad for his career. They have way too many players in the midfield that are young, good players. They have Osiel Herrera. They have Cordova. I don't really think that Marcelo Flores is going to find the time that people think he will playing for Tigres. I don't think it. I don't think so. So, I don't see it. Mexico makes it to the semifinals, which I doubt, but I think France will make it to the final and are the favorites to do it again, and Mbappe prefers the World Cup over the Champions League. True. Free kick against Guatemala here in the 39th minute. Cross in. Oh, handball! Against El Salvador, that'll be a goal kick. I do drink water sometimes. Just definitely not on camera. Kansas City 20, Detroit 14. There we go. Just like Kevin Alvarez going to Club America, not Euros because of the money. Very few clubs are interested in him. But hasn't Alvarez at least been good for Club America? And he has a good spot in the team. Flores doesn't have the same situation. It's a buyout, meaning Tigres now owns him. And that's why honestly, part of it's a bad move. Save by Romero. There'll be a goal kick. It's honestly part of why it's a bad move. It honestly is partly a bad move because to me, cross in, shot, save by Hagen. He's not going to get the playing time that people think he will. I don't think so. And besides, is the Liga MX transfer window still open? Guess so. Because if Tigres could get him, it's not like he's going in January. He's going now. And I don't think Arsenal canceled his contract, so it's a move. Detroit in a touchdown right now. Overall, what's the tougher league? Liga MX or MLS? MLS. Because overall, it's a lot closer. And there's a lot more young talent that have a chance to go to Europe, and they're playing to try to go to Europe. Liga MX has haves and have-nots, as you can see with Leagues Cup. I do agree that maybe it was a little bit too tilted towards MLS's favor. But if you look at Liga MX or Leagues Cup, Mazatlan doesn't match up. Xolos doesn't match up. Atlas doesn't match up unless they're good. The only ones that really matched up with MLS teams is America. They didn't lose because they sucked. They lost because, well, brain fart. Tigres, Monterrey, basically the big boys. So like what, 5 teams in Mexico are teams that could beat MLS teams, the best MLS teams. The rest are beatable. And depending on who you send, that could really hurt you in Champions Cup. Header. And you're still at a numerical disadvantage, at least this year, going into the 24 Champions Cup. You're at a numerical disadvantage. .42nd minute. Current CONCACAF champs of the Mexico. Chivas Group Rayados just lost to 3rd place to Philadelphia Union, who didn't care about the final. Of course, just 3rd place. Top Liga MX teams are still better than top MLS, but the middle Liga MX MLS has passed that by a lot. Exactly. 43rd minute, but in one-legged ties, it's still MLS is still, especially if it's in MLS, which maybe here. So MLS is more balanced out, yes, which makes it better overall. There you go. 43rd minute, goal kick for Hagen. Header. Oh, yeah, the Gold Cup, yep. But should we even go by the Gold Cup anymore? Like, with the way people are treating the Gold Cup, should we even go by that anymore? Or should we go by the Nations League? I mean, it's an interesting discussion. Like, it's a disputed claim to say Mexico is the champions of CONCACAF. They're the champions of the Gold Cup. They have the U17 and they have the Champions League. But the USA won the Nations League, won the Leagues Cup. Even though Chivas lost over a week ago, lost to Santos Laguna away 2-1. Let's be honest, they played dirty, worse than the Cincinnati game as Alexi Vega got sent off. If Messi demands pro rel, would MLS do it? They would probably find a way. I'm not totally sure. Shot past the post. I don't know if MLS would do it just to appease. Like, if Messi demands it, I don't know if they'd shoot themselves in the foot to spite their face. I don't know. Atlas Femenil 2, San Luis 2, Femenil 90 minutes. I think mid-Carter Liga MX teams could beat mid-MLS teams, but if they had matches in Mexico first and second legs, true. 43rd, 45th minute. Because that's why Pumas had their run in 2022. Pumas were red hot for a while, and they were playing mid-card MLS teams. But they played Saprissa. Then they played the Revs. They played a 2-legged tie. They played Cruz Azul. True. Mexican atmospheres were what missing in Leagues Cup. 3 minutes of stoppage time in the first half. Messi and Estadio Azteca would have been nuts. Doesn't matter. He's probably going to play there during Champions Cup, so. Figured as much. 46th minute. It's out for a goal kick. If America played Nashville and El Azteca, there would never been a penalty shootout. True. Goal kick for Tomas Romero. Long ball perfect take and goal kick. That was a good goal kick to take. Guatemala defending, and they push it way too far to throw in for El Salvador. 1-0, 1-0. Ooh. Playing forward. Rolled on. Cross. Header. Here's a shot. Right to Hagen. Saved. 47th minute. Inter Miami CF, your 2024 Supporter Shield, MLS Cup, and CONCACAF Champions Cup champions. Probably. 47th minute. Who's going to save us? I'd say John Herdman, but I don't even believe it. I just realized there's a chance, a small chance Messi plays in Guatemala for CCL. Yeah. Wait. Oh, Comunicaciones made it through. Yep. The one Guatemalan team who made it to the quarters. Comunicaciones. That should... No penalty, I guess. Okay. Because you got 4 Costa Rican... One Honduran. Sprisa Cartagenas. Independiente Real Esteli. Comunicaciones Herediano. Alajuelense Motagua. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 Costa Rican, 1 Honduran, 1 Guatemalan, 1 Panamanian. Half the tournament's still Costa Rican team. Halftime, it is 1-0, 1-0. 1-0, 1-0 Guatemala at the half. Carlos Maja scored the goal, put it into an empty net to make sure Guatemala would have the lead. They could have made it 2. They did not. That'd be interesting. Or that'd be cool, I should say. Touchdown Lions. Ooh. Who do you think the favorites are for Liga MX Apertura? Who will make it to the final? I think Juarez. Right now, Juarez will make the final. If things don't change, Juarez will make the final. And Chivas. I think Chivas will rebound. I think it'll be Juarez and Chivas as it stands. And I think in the end, honestly, I'm going to say Juarez. Juarez is amazing right now. They're just amazing right now. Juarez. I know it's crazy, but I believe in Juarez. The way they're playing, I believe in them. So, there you go. With that being said, we'll take a short break at the half, talk about the stats. 1-0, 1-0. Guatemala. Sit tight, will be back. We're back for the stats at the half. Yes. Or even before. I'm not sure. Stats are as follows. 6 shots to 6. 4 shots on goal to 3. 1 assist to 0. 6 steals to 3. 8 fouls to 10. 43% possession to 57% possession. 0 offside to 2. 3 corner kicks to 2. 3 corners to 2. 120 correct passes to 171. 21 incorrect passes to 90. Or 29. 141 passes to 200. 85% pass accuracy to 86. Cards. 0 yellows to 1. No red cards on either side. 1-0. Uno a cero, Guatemala. Guatemala is the better team. I agree with that. Guatemala is the better team, I think. I think Guatemala has been better defensively. They should be up 2-0. Big save by Tomas Romero to make sure they do not allow a goal in that situation. I guess ball doesn't lie because, I mean, that was a pretty soft penalty, I think. He didn't even touch him. He got ball. He tackled the ball. I don't think that was a pretty soft pen, to be completely honest with you. So again, for me, I think Guatemala is the better team. I think they're doing what they have to do. We'll see how things go for the next 45. Another 45 to go. Let's see what the last minutes are doing. But another 45 to go on this first night of the CONCACAF Nations League. Interesting. Lions have stopped the Chiefs on 3rd down. Ooh. Who will survive the Champions League group of death? Group of death F. Dortmund, AC Milan, PSG, or Newcastle. Which one will go to Europa League? I think AC Milan, and I got AC Milan and Newcastle. I think Dortmund will go to the Europa League. I don't think PSG is going to even go to the Europa League. I think PSG is screwed. Aaron Herrera out because of ankle injury. And they haven't missed him at all. Well, I didn't even notice that. The timer on the NBC ticker for the NFL game actually has the time running down on like the side of it. I never noticed that. Huh. That either is new or I wasn't paying any attention. Okay, well there you go. Oh. First down for the Lions. And this running back is Barry Sanders 2.0. It only took me one run, but I'm like, yeah. This guy's him. Boy. Gibbs making the run. I hope Costa Rica beats Saudi Arabia tomorrow. Me too. Oh, I get it. Looks like that's the play clock. Huh, interesting. Pulisic's winning Group F. Probably. 2nd and 8. Still halftime. I think I should be able to watch most of the end of this. Costa Rica are going to play at St. James's Park in Newcastle because of the Saudi connection. PIF, the owners, of course. Really good for really good for Costa Rica, I should say. They're going to run it on 3rd down. Aaron Herrera and Rubin are best pals. Well, yeah, they played for RSL for a good long while. Are they going to go for it? Dan Campbell's like, go for it. I'm like, okay, all right. They're going to go for it. Now they finally throw it. And, yep. More problems, more deadwood. They don't run fast enough anymore. Agreed. Goff might have just thrown the game away. If Kansas City scores or not, I'll believe in the script. If Kansas City ends up scoring and wins, I'll believe in the script. Kadarius Toney dropped it, so there's that. Let's do Euro qualifier watch along. I mean, I did do the Italy-England game. Butterfingers. Butterfingers! Mahomes. What was the flag for? Because how's Ronald Matarrita playing since he left NYCFC? Okay. Holding. Oh. Yeah, that was a hold. Yep. Because Mahomes would have been God if that wasn't a hold. Kadarius Toney been dropping everything tonight. 2 minutes to go. Might as well finish this one off. Oh, my Lord. Third and 20. Are Detroit actually going to get the stop here? Gardner Johnson with a punch. That's good. About to start. Oh! Fourth down. Defense. Personally, you know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Watch this. I'm going to bring up Pluto on this other side for now. Boom. I love it. Let's pop it up here. So there you go. Golazo. Boom. There it is. Okay. So until this ends, I'm putting it over here because I want to see the end of this. False start. 4th and 20, and they went for it. Second half has started over in Guatemala. I can't believe the Chiefs went for it. Free kick for Guatemala or free kick to be played. Be about 15 minutes because knowing how long these things take. Mahomes. I swear to God, if he converts. Dropped. Turnover on downs. At the 2-minute warning. Lions are 1 down away from maybe beating the Chiefs. I cannot believe I'm going to see this. 47th minute. Well, there you go. The Lions have to get 1 first down pretty much. I cannot believe this. 47th minute. That'll be a free kick for El Salvador. Australia will be a tough opponent for Mexico on Saturday, even though it's a friendly, but it's a test. Free kick. Shot. Saved by Hagen. Hagen with a big save there. Of course, something had to go. I cannot wait. I'll go 15-0 for the rest of the week, and then I'll get the Detroit game wrong, and I'm going to be 1 away from going 16-0 during the picks this week. I swear. Of course. Of course that would happen, because, of course, why not? Why would it not happen? Why would it not happen? Is that a new over the hedge, or is that not? I think it's the old one. 48th minute. I don't know why they went for it on 4th and 25. I thought that was stupid. I mean, yeah, you only have 2 minutes left, but probably get better field position if you don't go for it. If you kick it away and make a stop, which, I mean, you're basically saying, hey, you got 1 more first down. You want to score again? '48th minute, playing forward. Personally, I've been like, hey, we're going to get the ball. Probably going to get it back if we kick it. It's a pretty respectable field position. Unless he coffin corner kicks it, but 49th minute, I don't know. I don't know. Free kick here for El Salvador. El Salvador's taking an early push in this first half, or in this second half, I should say. What's better, Football Rights coverage, Paramount Plus, or ESPN Plus? Paramount Plus. Besides, you have the Golasso option too. ESPN Plus, the freaking picture is just. I mean, Football Americas is a good show. I'm not saying it isn't. But the picture quality on ESPN is just not great. And besides, it was the local broadcasts. I like the better looking. I think Apple MLS Season Pass was better than ESPN Plus. I mean, of course, when Bundesliga does games, it looks better, of course, because the Bundesliga is doing it themselves. Same with the EFL, but the EFL are lower leagues anyway. Cross in, and that's a missed chance. Guatemala might just rue that. That might just rue that. Kansas City took a timeout. How you missed that? I don't know. Guatemala is unlucky, or I wouldn't say unlucky, but Maija missed. He had the first goal, but he missed the one that might have just put them in a very good position. Yeah, I agree with that. 1:47 left. Kansas City taking their timeouts, 51 minutes. If they stop Detroit here, they'll go for it on fourth and probably, well, no, they're at the 30. They may just kick it, but that gives 4 points. Kansas City would have about a minute 30, and well, knowing Patrick Mahomes, you don't need a minute 30. 52nd minute. The Belgian League, Second Division, La Liga, Bundesliga, even championship games, they don't broadcast all of them. Very limited. But they have the rights. This one's pretty much for the game, and they get the first down. Save by Romero. A little bit, we'll throw Detroit, Kansas City in there. And Kansas City takes their last time out before the first down. "52nd minute, 1-0, 1-0. There's Tony fumbled the bag harder than Ivan Toney. I just hope Ivan Toney didn't bet on it. I just hope he didn't bet on it. 142. I did say Detroit was going to win the NFC North. Big way to start. Serie A games are on Pluto, yes. They're going to kneel it. There it is. Here's a sub for Guatemala. First, 1-0 Cartagena for Brian Heel. And Guatemala made a sub too. Guatemala can't get that forward. 109. There's the second one. They kneel one last time. The game is over. 54th minute. And there it is. 54th minute, 1-0 Guatemala. That should be a nope foul. That'll be playing forward. Detroit is 1. Detroit's 1. 1-0 Detroit. Kansas City lost to Detroit. Oh, there you go. That's a wrong pick. And they're saying because Chris Jones ain't playing. Jared Goff is 2-0 all time versus Mahomes. Oh, yeah, he did win that 2018 game. Save. Romero cleared. Wrong. 0-1. I mean, I said the Lions would win the division. I didn't think they'd beat the Chiefs. 1-0, 56th minute. 1-0. '56th minute. About equal, I guess. 56th minute. '56th minute. Playing forward is Guatemala. Can they get a second? Guatemala. Here's a chance. Headed away. Still with Guatemala, though. Here's a chance. Shot. Saved by Romero. This Lions win feels like, versus Mahomes, feels like when Lamar Jackson finally beat Mahomes back in 2021. True. Got $4 on Albania versus Czech Republic. Both teams to score. Miami money line, LAFC money line, San Carlos money line, San Jose, Costa Rica division money line, St. Louis or draw money line. Corner here for Guatemala. Guatemala cross. Head. Oh, that was bad. 57th minute. That was bad. Pretty good win if it can happen. 57th minute. Kazakhstan lost to Finland. I wonder who scored the goal in that game. Sonic now got buffalo chicken dip stuffed bites. This is in general, but if this game and your team's losing 3-0 down at the first half, it's pretty much game over, most likely, even if the opponent slows down in the second half. True. Antman scored for Finland. One Robert Taylor, eh? Well, there you go. '58th minute. $1-0. 1-0. Lithuania Montenegro tied. '59th minute. I am hungry, yes. Not for buffalo chicken dip bites, though, but I am hungry. Save by Tomas Romero. I will eat some after this game's over. That is true. Playing forward. '60th minute, we smoking the KC pack. We watched the KSI charity match on Saturday. No. Did I watch it last year? No, I ain't watching it this year. Huh. 60th minute. Plays back to Hagen. I'm not watching the charity match. 61st minute. Playing forward. Let's do a RSR for the charity match. I got Mississippi State on Saturday. I got content already, so it looks like Italy might miss out on the Euros. They haven't even played. Besides, they have 2 games in hand because they had to play that damn Nations League. They have 2 games in hand. When does Italy play? Italy has 2 games in hand. They play North Macedonia on Saturday. They'll be fine. 6 points. They'll be right against Ukraine. Actually have a better goal differential. They'll be fine. I show speed hat trick. I'm calling it. They'll beat North Macedonia. Oh, they're actually in Macedonia. Oh. Well, 63rd minute. They'll be fine. They have 2 points, 2 games in hand. Be fine. Mr. Beast with a stunner for Sideman FC. They'll be fine. They'll be fine. Fine, just fine. And then they play Ukraine. If they beat Ukraine in Italy, they'll be fine. You mean England, I should say. North Macedonia will have their 4th game. Italy will have their 3rd and then their 4th. They'll all be at 4 when they play by the end of the month. Then they have 4 more to play. They'll be halfway there. Romania wins the Euros. Be interesting to see if they do. Playing forward. Then Italy would play Malta at home in October. They would play England on the road in October. In November, they play Macedonia at home. Playing forward, 64th minute, 1-0. Then Italy would play Ukraine on the road in the final round of matches. In November, of course. So by November 20th, we'll know if Italy's qualified or if they have to play a playoff, because let's remember, they're in the playoffs as well. They would be in the playoffs if they screw up. Boom, there we go. Subs here for El Salvador. They're making a triple sub. 65th minute. That is Joaquin Rivas is off for Dustin Correa. Brian Heel is off for Emerson Mauricio. And Meyer Heel is on for 13. Leonardo Menjivar. There it is. There's the subs. Guatemala still has 4. Salvador has 2. I know. You think Spain can miss out on the Euros? Let's see where they are, by the way. Spain. They might. They still have 6 games to play because, of course, they play Nations League as well. But they will go to the playoffs with Nations League, but who even knows? Yeah, Italy is going to the playoffs because of Nations League. Playing forward. Italy would be in the playoffs and Spain would be with Poland as of now. Here we go. Think about Group I. Switzerland, Romania, Israel, Belarus, Kosovo, Andorra. I think Switzerland and Romania are getting out of the group. 67th minute. I think Switzerland and Romania are getting out of the group. There you go. 68th minute. Thank God Qatar is not invited to Copa America. I'm surprised, well, it wasn't CONCACAF. CONMEBOL doesn't really have an okay relationship with Qatar. So, that's the good news. Playing forward. Here comes Guatemala. Here's a chance. And it's a save by Tomas Romero. 68th minute. Playing forward. '69th minute. Probably. I believe so. That's a good pick. Or I should say a good thought because I feel like it'll happen. Them in Japan, hopefully. '69th minute. Trying to see here. 69th minute. The people doing the music in the background, of course, traditions and culture. Substitution for Guatemala. That is 18. Oscar Santis. Oscar Santis looks like he's about to come on for Guatemala. Oscar Santis for Guatemala. In the 70th minute, Guatemala holding on, but this second half, Guatemala's done just enough, though, so that's the good news. The bad news is this game is sort of boring, especially the second half. Guatemala's just trying to see it out, which... Just play Mortal Kombat. Dawson. That was Street Fighter, but still. I'm sure they put him in like Marvel vs. Capcom or something. Dawson, I think. Yoga Fire. Yoga Fire. Yoga Fire. Yoga Fire. I know, Dawson Street Fighter. Street Fighter's better than Mortal Kombat anyway. Oscar Santis is coming on for number 13. Alejandro Galindo. That's their second sub of 3. Guatemala's just trying to hold on to get a 1-0. Hey, if it works for them, it works for them. 71st minute. Lol. Money. They bring, I wouldn't say they bring money, but you know. Money. Oscar Santis for Galindo. '72nd minute. If you're reading the NFL post-game thread for Lions Chiefs, Guatemala money line cashed out. Fair. They are absolutely on Kadarius Toney right now. They are on him like white on rice. Tony 2012. Ever heard of Martin Goldbridge before? Of course I've heard of Martin Goldbridge. Of course I watched his videos. You think I live under a rock? 73rd minute. And yeah, he's coaching on the YouTube All-Stars again as well. '73rd minute. '73rd minute. Guatemala is still holding on. Martin Goldbridge is going to use his tactical finesse to pull off a win against Sidemen FC. Shot past the post. How do you think the Patriots are going to do this year? Oh, I think they're going to make the playoffs. I'm going to believe. I'm going to hope. I think they're going to make the playoffs. 11-6. 11-6. 11-6. There's a Pedri Barca away kit 22-23 authentic on eBay that I had my eyes on. It's only $70 and I'm going to get it. That's a good deal. $70, that's a good deal. They don't even mark down the authentic kits that much the next year. So yeah, no, you should get it off of eBay. Yeah. Cross in. Playing forward, El Salvador. I told you Guatemala's a World Cup team. They can give Argentina a run for their money. They can make the World Cup. They're not giving Argentina a run for their money. Didn't they play them before Qatar? I know they did Honduras. Foul, that'll be a free kick. Well, that's interesting. Free kick for El Salvador in the 76th minute. Player down. They're going to check on him. Wow. Argentina played Honduras, Jamaica, UAE. I was thinking I was missing a CONCACAF nation. 2 subs. El Salvador is going to make their 4th. 14 for 9 for Guatemala. That'll be Rubio Rubin for Darwin Lom. Also, number 5, Pedro Altan is coming on for El Salvador. Eric Calvillo is coming on. So the final 2 subs for Guatemala. Casey got beaten, I saw. Rubio Rubin missed the penalty early in the game that could have made it 2-0. Darwin Lom for Rubio Rubin. The final subs for Guatemala. El Salvador still has 1 left. And the goal scorer, or not, the penalty drawer, Nathaniel Mendez, comes off for Pedro Altan. And then for number 17, Narciso Orellana is coming off for Eric Calvillo. There we go. '78th minute. Who do you think is going to win the group? Group A, I think Panama is going to win Group A. Guatemala 2nd. El Salvador 3rd. Group B, I think Jamaica is going to win the group. I think Jamaica is going to win Group B. And I think the runner-up will be Suriname. Yeah. Shot. Goal! 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 Goal de Guatemala! 2-0. Pedro Altan scores. Just came on and he scores. What a banger, Pedro Altan. What a goal. They would have to win their ties, but I think Jamaica are going to win their quarterfinal. I think Panama is going to win the repechaje. Pedro Altan with a perfect pickup of that ball and puts it in past Tomas Romero. Yeah, I feel sorry for Tomas Romero. That's a TFC-like goal for him to give up. But you know what? Good shot, Altan. There's your goal. What happened to El Salvador? They haven't done enough. Good defense except for 2 moments, and El Salvador really hasn't had any forward play. There's your answer. In the 78th minute, 2-0, 2-0. Altan scores the goal, 2-0. 2-0. Amazing goal. Yes. With 10 minutes plus to go. Ruiz. Why does it say Ruiz? That ain't right. Yeah, that's a 5. What are they talking about? Yeah, it is Pedro Altan. What do I know? It is Pedro Altan. Yep. There it is. It was. CONCACAF had it wrong. Again, as per. 80th minute, goal kick for Hagen. This should be the one that ends it. That goal should have ended it. You should be happy. At least you're winning 2-0 and you're second place. You're better on goal differential. Sitting second with 3 to go for y'all. Off. Yeah, that was off. But the defender played it. Defender played it on. So, oh, wait, it was off. So free kick. But you should be happy. Excuse me. 81st minute. '82nd minute. We're going to Copa America Raw. Probably. Which League A group would you say is stronger? I would say, let me look. It's the group. This is the Nations League. I'll say Group B. I mean, Suriname, Jamaica, Honduras, Haiti. You got 4 teams with a good chance to finish top 2, and then you got Grenada just lurking, and then Cuba's the one who sucks. Group B is a lot more even. Group A, you look at it, you say Panama, Guatemala, El Salvador, but Trinidad and Tobago, maybe? I don't think so. Curacao, just look what happened today. Martinique, they can play, but they're not the best. They would have to have another crazy run like they did in Gold Cup just to have it go their way. So, with that being said, it is what it is. 83rd minute. So, yeah, Group B is the harder group, I think. Yeah, Group B is the harder group. If I'm being totally honest. Panama and Guatemala are quite similar. True, but playing forward. Playing forward. Save. Save for... Both groups seem like groups of death, to be honest. I mean, I could see it, but Guatemala's getting a win. They're sitting second right now in the Nations League group. As of now, they would convert. They would go forward to the quarters. As of now, they would go to the quarters if this holds for the next 3 matches, I should say. If they sit second at the end of the next 3 matches. '85th minute. That could have been an own goal. Cross in. Playing forward. Guatemala. into the 85th minute. Five more minutes. Yeah, they should be proud. Taking out USA, Canada, Mexico, Costa Rica helps the competition. We should keep it this way. Top 4 ranked teams shouldn't do the group stage. I agree. I agree. Straight up, I agree. Yeah, Guatemala defensively was good. Good goalkeeping. They made sure El Salvador didn't really have any offensive plays. El Salvador played some good defense, but if you don't have any offensive moments, what can you do besides just hopefully hold on? What can you do? And of course, it wasn't enough. '86th minute. '86th minute. Just missed a big chance. I think I have that one too. I think I have the same one. So yeah, it's pretty good. I have one of those smart Oral-B brushes. It's a pretty good one. So question is this: do they stand a chance against Panama? I'm quite too sure, but not too sure. Guatemala is going to put up a fight. They are. And I could see them drawing. I could see them drawing Panama. I could see it. '87th minute. '87th minute throw in. If Costa Rica doesn't beat Saudi Arabia, they should have went through the Nations League group stages. Yeah, I agree with that, but guess what? They were top 4 in the rankings when they made the draw. They only dropped after Gold Cup, which technically they were top 4 when the draw was made. They were top 4 in the rankings at CONCACAF when the draw was made. That's why they were in the top 4. If you look at the CONCACAF rankings now, Costa Rica dropped to 5th. So having the draw earlier than the Gold Cup saved Costa Rica from playing this round. It would have been Panama. Panama should be pissed, frankly. They made the Gold Cup final. They're top 4 in the ranking now. They still have to play the group stage. They should be pissed. All because they weren't top 4 at the end of the Nations League group stage last year. They should be pissed, to be honest. Yep. Panama's still going to win the group, but I think Guatemala will finish second. I think El Salvador. This puts them behind the 8 ball, 89th minute. So with that being said, agreed. So, because like the years, I think it uses like 3 or 4 years. Tejada's on for El Salvador. That's the last sub for Moreno. So basically what they've done in the past has got them at least top 5. They might be a risk to drop even more, I think, if they don't get their ish together. 90th minute, if they don't get their ish together, they're going to drop even more. Drop like a stone. Remember, because of the World Cup, remember they got smashed by Spain 7-0, but somehow they managed to beat Japan, yet Japan beat Spain in the group stage. Yeah, that was weird, but Japan still got through, though. And Canada somehow, well, Canada also did beat Japan pre-World Cup. Proceeded not get anything else. 90th minute, header. Hagen is right there. Pops out, corner. 5 minutes of stoppage time. 5 minutes. Messi is tied with Suarez at 29 goals all time in South American eliminatorias. Panama had been undefeated against Costa Rica since 2022. This is true. Pushed him out, I should say. '91st minute, Hagen is down. '91st minute. '91st minute. Costa Rica should have beaten Germany. I agree with that. $31 in fan cash I need to use right now. That even helps. Like, when I got the Bernadeschi jersey, I had like $30-some in fan cash that went towards it, which really helped. Man, you buy a lot of jerseys, that fan cash helps, let me tell you. That fan cash helps. Like, that might as well take like a quarter off of it, you know? So I wish that gift card I had worked too, but you can't do that, I guess. That $25 gift card I have worked too. That would have been even better. That would have helped. That would have helped too, but you can't put in a gift card on MLS store, I guess. So would have been $50 off. Something like that. Out of not my account. Out of not my bank account. There's a worm that's eating corn crops and causing a corn shortage. To be honest, corn is one of the main contributors to what hurts Americans' diets every day. '93rd minute. Keylor Navas plays for League One giant PSG. He plays for PSG. 94th minute. '94th minute. Oh, cleared. Jerseys I need. The Barca one I mentioned. Messi, Real Madrid, Liverpool, third. Having a Barca and Real jersey at the same time? I mean, come on now. That's a little bit, you know, that just seems wrong. 95th minute. Barca, unless it's Messi, but you could also buy a PSG Messi jersey or a Miami one. Or Argentina. 95th minute. Probably got Honduras jerseys, including Dominican Republic jerseys. Header. Save. Playing forward. This should be it. Into the 95th minute. Guatemala running. Are they going to score one more? Just because. Cross in. Headed away. Kept in the box. And they're still going to let them attack. There it is. 95th minute. 2-0. Cross. Oh! Off the bar. Off the post. So close for a third. And now it's full time. Guatemala wins 2-0. 2-0. Full time in Guatemala. Big win for Guatemala, for the Chapines. What a win. Good defensive play, good offensive play. They did just enough. Guatemala beats El Salvador to have 3 points plus 2 goal differential and sit second in League A, Group A. With that being said, if you like this stream, like it, share, subscribe. You know what it is. Tell your friends. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell notification once subscribe. Send super chats on the live streams. Comment on this video. Put some plays. Share with friends and family. All that great stuff. I shall see you within the hour for the review of this match. Let's talk about it. I'm Ryan and I'm out. Peace. See you later.